I can't believe I believe everything we ever had. So you can naive to achieve from your past. Silly of me to dream of one day having your kiss. Love is so bright and so black when it's gone. I can't believe after 4 years things are smarter than that. I hate to believe that to me you're rejected. Wish I need to compete when you cheat on it. It's this time, but now I'm gone. Cause I realize I got myself. It's all I got in the end. It's what I found out. And it ain't no need to cry. I talk about it now. I'm gonna be my own best friend. Be myself. It's all I got in the end. It's what I found out. And it ain't no need to cry. I talk about it now. I'm gonna be my own best friend. Hey D, how you doing? Hey Inclusion, how you guys doing? Said I'm gonna listen while working at my desk. Okay, that's what's up. How you guys doing today? Hey Doris. Hi Narc, stopping by to show support. Hey D. Hey, how you doing, Doris Boo? Please do me a favor and hit that like button if you don't mind. I definitely appreciate it. It's Tuesday. Still feel like the beginning of the week, but we approaching Friday. We approaching it, y'all. We almost there. We almost there. It feels like an eternity. I've never been the type to like Mondays. Ugh. I hate Mondays. How you guys feel about Monday? Ugh. It's such a drag, you know, especially coming off of the weekend. Then you got 4 to 5 days until you start to feel like you almost at Friday. It's an eternity. An eternity to get to Friday. Ugh. You said it's cold where you at, D? Yeah, it's warm where I'm at. It's warm here. It ain't hot. You know, it's nice. But I like the cold weather. So, but hey, seasons change, right? Yeah. So, you know, I've been hearing and seeing a lot of dysfunction lately. You know what I'm saying? And I want to speak on it, and I will speak on it. So that's why I'm here today, popping on to chit chat with you guys. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. So D, I'm kind of piggybacking off what you was kind of touching on earlier in your live. I actually been like, you know, peeping certain things. You feel what I'm saying? And I said, you know, now that she kind of brought it up and kind of touched on it, I want to share, you know, my input, my perspective, my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Just share a little bit of how I feel about what you was talking about, because everything you said was on point and everything like that. And I feel like we need to get into more conversations about that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Because narcissists are everywhere. You know, it's like an epidemic of these motherfuckers, okay? Inclusion said, good afternoon, everybody. My desk listening. Okay. Hey, Inclusion. I enjoyed your live last night. Very informative, per the usual. That's what we're always going to get from you. So, I mean, we're actually learning something when we're in your lives. And that's real talk. Real talk. So, thank you for everything that you putting out because, yes, honey, on point. Yes, I'm always going to be in the building, you know, especially if you're learning something. I feel we should all be in attendance when it's something educational, you know. So I'm here for it, just to let you know. I'm here for it. Uh, D said, "Hi, Guru Queen." So, ladies, we got to do better. We got to do better. We got to do better. We got to do better for ourselves. We owe it to ourselves. We got to do better as a people. You know, they say men are the head of the household, but I feel like women are. That's just my opinion because we're the backbone. Okay. Women are what keeps men on point. You feel what I'm saying? We hold them upright. Without us, what they gonna have? What they gonna have? That's just my opinion. What you guys think? That's just me. I think highly of myself. My self-esteem is through the roof. I feel like we all should have high self-esteem. Especially if we're raising daughters, because we want them to be productive young women. Okay. We don't want them going out here dysfunctional, causing problems, being menaces to society, um, hateful, tearing other women down. We should be in the business of raising women to be all they can be in a positive nature. You feel what I'm saying? So, hey, that's just me. Everybody don't have to agree with me. We can agree to disagree. Everybody has a right to their opinion. Opinions are like assholes. You feel me? We all got one. But that's how I look at things. That's my perspective. That's what I do over here. Um, I feel like we should be filling each other up with positivity and uplifting each other and not tearing each other down. It's enough stress in this world as it is when you step out your household, out your front door, out your garage. Okay. Life is short. We just don't know what the next minute, hour, day got for us. You feel me? And I just feel like we should try to practice being more positive human beings. Just be a little bit more nicer and more understanding. I'm not saying kiss ass because I don't kiss ass. That's not what I'm saying. I'm going to meet you where you at. Okay? You cool with me? I'm cool with you. We ain't got no problems. Everything copacetic. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to match your energy. You an asshole, I'm going to be a bigger asshole. You don't bother me, I'm not going to bother you. I just feel like we all should be in the business of, treat people the way you want to be treated. Like I said, that's just me. Nobody has to do what I say. I'm not a physician, a clinician. I'm not a specialist in this shit, but I'm a specialist at what I've been through and my story. And I can speak on it. And can't nobody tell my story for me. Okay? If I want to tell my story, I'm going to tell it. No one has a right to intervene
and talk things about you that they don't fucking know. Excuse my French. Said I wasn't gonna cuss today. Hey, no more drama. Hey, Narc and Chad driving and listening. Well, thank you. Welcome in. D Brown said, hi, no more drama. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like treat people the way you want to be treated. None of us are perfect. We all gonna make mistakes. We all gonna fuck up. We all gonna trip over our own feet. But I feel like I don't need you tearing me down because you see an imperfection in me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just don't agree with that tearing each other down shit. I believe in defending yourself if somebody mess with you. Oh, but of course. Because it's like what you thought. But just to attack people, nah. And I feel like we got to do better as a people. Because I feel like we deserve the highest quality in men. You feel what I'm saying? Like, when we out here dating or looking to date, I feel like we should be selective in who we give our energy to when we out here dating people. What you guys think? That's just me. I don't feel like we should be dating just anybody. So it's this podcast that I listen to, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So give me a second while I set it up, because I think it can be very informative on what this sister was saying, because everything she said, I identified with. Have I always identified with it? Nah. Nah. I could be honest. D Brown said, I agree. That's what I was trying to say today. Right. I felt you, D. I was with you. Trust me. Inclusion said, most deaf, I wasted so much time with knuckleheads. Girl, you and me both. Shit, but you live and you learn. Right? Give me 1 second.
Come back to you. What are you looking for in a man?
So let me say this before I say, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Before I say what I want, what I desire in a man, let me say this. There is nothing that a man I love couldn't put in my hands and I multiply.
Can you guys hear that?
Nothing.
That's fact.
I don't care if he worked at Burger King. By the time we get finished, he gonna own a chain of them. There is nothing a man I love couldn't put in my hands and I can't multiply. So let me put that right here. What Travis, she talking to you? What I desire though.
It's expensive.
Hold on, you guys.
Only in Las Vegas. Dance pop diva, Broadway and TV superstar, Erica Jane presents Better.
He's so cool.
Something in your eyes, man.
What is wrong with you? She got the trillion set.
You got the trillion.
She got the trillion. But let me say what I desire. The Bible doesn't give a whole lot of information necessarily on how we date. But we can look at the characteristics of God to determine what type of person we want. So I'm not telling you a person that I want to date. I'm telling you what I want from a husband.
Fact.
So from a husband, I desire a man who has very clear vision.
Yes.
He is clear about purpose and destiny, not just for himself, but a man who you marry has to be able to cultivate what is in and on you as well. So I can't have a man who is unclear about where where he is going and who is intimidated by what and who I am. He has to be able to help me cultivate what I am as well. So I desire clear vision. I desire clear purpose. I need definition. I'm not a go with the flow type of woman. I need to know where we going, what we doing, what's the destination. I thrive. Hear this. I thrive when I know what's going on, and I shouldn't have to ask you. I need you to lay out the plan for us. Take me on a drive. Huh?
Go ahead, don't stand up.
Wait a minute, hold on. Listen, I don't care if you gotta put me in a car. We ain't gotta have no money at this point, but hold on. Put me in a car, drive me around, talk to me. Tell me, baby, this is what we're getting ready to do. This is the land that I desire to buy. These are the businesses that I desire to have. This is what I want. Make it clear. I thrive in clarity. The Bible says that God is not the author of confusion. So I ought to know exactly where I stand with you. Hear this. I ought to know exactly where I stand with you. And I ought to know where I fit in your life. I'm not competing with your mama, your sister, your daughter, your dog. My space, hear this. My space in your life ought to be solidified. I don't care if Beyonce walked in the room. I ought to be the baddest thing to you. Listen. Once he's laid out vision, once we know the direction that we are going in, I desire a disciplined man. A man who don't gotta sleep with everything he sees. I desire a man who can communicate to me. Tell me you ain't gotta be perfect, but I can't work with what I don't know. Tell me what I don't know. Love me, be gentle with me. The Bible says that he washes her with the word of the Lord. You ain't gotta know every scripture, but you gotta know something. You gotta know something. You provide an environment where I'm safe. My heart is safe. I can go to sleep at night without feeling like I gotta check your phone because I know you lie. I want safety. I want an environment where I can thrive. Because let me tell you this about most women. When a man provides that for a woman, she will walk through every fire. She will climb every mountain. You ain't gotta have nothing but $5, but if you are loyal to her, she gonna take that $5 and turn it into $500,000. That is what I desire. Hey, listen, ain't nobody got no time for no games. Listen, you have women who are carrying destiny and purpose on them. You don't have time for all of this stuff. And let me tell you this, the enemy uses relationships with us because he knows that it is the one thing that can derail what our destiny is. Hell studies how we love and who we love. It is the thing that demons use the most. This is why we date the same spirit in a different body.
There it is.
He knows that if I can get her in a dysfunctional relationship, I can steal her confidence, I can kill her esteem, and then I can destroy her destiny. So for me, the things that I desire, to me, that ain't that much. Oh, hallelujah. That ain't that much. Because in comparison about what you gonna get back from me, come on, baby, the least that you can do is provide that. You give that to me and everything else is fine. It's not that complicated. We want people who are committed to us, who will love us, and we will be able to do the same. I'm not intimidated by trauma. We all have it. My challenge is, do overcome what you are in. That's what I want in a man's man.
Yeah.
Huh? A man's man. Huh? He walk in the room and the whole place shift. A man's man.
What y'all think about that? A man's man. Okay. You don't hear me though. A man's man. What y'all think about that? I mean, everything she said was so on point. I mean, everything. And I feel like, you know, oh my God, when she said the part about how hell knows you know what can destroy us, which is very true. And we feel like we keep, you know, you meet a different man, right? And they don't look the same, you know, different features and everything like that. But that spirit is the same. And you be like, damn, I just got through messing with somebody that act just like you. You know what I'm saying? But if you listen to what she said when she was talking about how, you know, the devil will send you that same demonic, evil spirited man just in a different form. That is so real. That is so real. Can you guys attest to that? Have you ever experienced that? Inclusion said makes me more committed to making sure my boys are the men that a woman needs. Make sure they're not looking for a mate to be their mom. Man up. Girl, it's a lot of those out here where, you know, the woman feel awkward in a relationship, you know, more so like you want me to be your mother figure versus your girl or your wife. You know, and them kind of men, they got mommy issues, you know, and most of them come from narcissistic parents. Okay. Most of the time, those mothers have groomed those men to go out here and look for a them in the woman that they're with, like a duplicate. And so they don't know how to be independent of their mom. But I feel you, inclusion, because I have a grown son. You know what I'm saying? And I don't play that. You know, he's very independent. You know, he know better to do certain things because he know how I am. Inclusion said, then I dated someone totally opposite of that blueprint, and it has been a breath of fresh air. Same with me. I got somebody that balances me. You know what I'm saying? In that I can be hot-headed. I can flip 0 to 1,000 real quick. Okay. But my husband is the total opposite. You know, he knows how to pipe me down. Literally. Yeah. You know, lay the pipe, but not that kind of pipe. That's not the pipe I'm talking about. I'm talking about like he know how to bring me down and make me a little bit more level-headed. You know, he knows how to calm me down. You know, it's not fire with fire. You know what I'm saying? And when he speaks, it just does something to me and I melt. You feel me? So I thank God that I got somebody where it was opposites attract a little bit. Like he matches my vibe. Like we got the same background and upbringing. You know what I'm saying? So we both are with the shits. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he knows how to not trigger me. And if I am triggered, he knows how to untrigger me. And I think that that's important for any healthy relationship because you can't have two hot heads, if that makes sense. D said, exactly, sis. Yes, I have. That's why I can't just jump with the man right away. I need to heal, like I said today. Exactly. And I recommend that you do. And you doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Heal yourself, get yourself together, know what you want, because you're not going to have a productive relationship if you just go out here and you still got trauma to deal with. You know, we all have traumatic things that we've went through. You know, I've spoke about some of the things that I've went through. Okay. And I feel like that trauma, those are war wounds. You know what I'm saying? We like women kings out here. We tough as hell. You feel me? And it just prepares us for the next mission that we have in life, the next encounter, whatever that may look like. Dee says some women don't give their self time to heal. Right. They don't, you know, they're in a hurry, you know, and what you do is you make the same mistake twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. You know what I'm saying? You keep bumping that head till you bump it to the white meat. Okay. Sometimes people got to bump their head to the white meat to get the point. Unfortunately, that's just what has to happen, you know, and you have to be careful with that because you're attracting the wrong type of energy to where you can be putting yourself in danger. You know, that's where the domestic violence comes in. You know what I'm saying? You can meet a violent man, and them is the worst because sometimes you can't tell with them, because when you first meet those kind, they send their representative. Okay. They're not sending their real authentic self. All right. You're meeting somebody that is a fraud. They're highly manipulative, the violent ones. Inclusion said, I have to go back and catch her live, Miss D. I'm at work and missed it. Yeah, her live was good. I didn't get to finish it, D, because I had a phone call that I had to take and everything like that. But I got to go back and finish it too. But yes, it was very on point. D said, exactly, sis. You so right. You feel me, D? Like, I don't know. Like, you just got to be careful. You got to be careful. It's a lot of deception out here. People using people, you know, a lot of women are losing their lives right and left. Like, I literally have gotten to where, like, I hate going on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like every time I go on there, the first 60 seconds of scrolling, you seeing a picture, reading about a woman who lost her life with her kids, or she lost her life just, you know, her life was taken by her ex or her husband or her boyfriend or somebody she met on a dating app or whatever the case may be. Like, and it's a lot of us. It's a lot of us African American women. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we too gullible out here. I know we want to be loved, but love yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Like, focus on yourself, bettering yourself, whatever that looks like. Go back to school, get a degree. You feel what I'm saying? Take some classes. Get into a hobby. You know what I'm saying? Exercise, go to the gym, read books. That's my thing. I love reading. I have an extensive library in my home. Like, I am an avid reader. I am always reading something. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's how we learn, is to read. Like, you don't always learn off other people, which you can, but I feel like the Bible says, study and find yourself approved. You know what I'm saying? Go research and do the work for yourself. D said, it's nothing wrong with taking your time. Absolutely not. It's nothing wrong with that. I feel that's the best route. Yes, inclusion. Like, every time, like, it's so much death surrounding African American women. You know, we know our black men has been played with the stereotypes and, you know, the racial attacks and everything, and the racial killings and everything. You know how 12 be attacking our black men. Yes, you know, that's been going on, unfortunately. But at the same time, our black men are killing our black women. So what do we do about that? And the only thing I could think of to try to curb that is to vet who you dealing with. You feel what I'm saying? Like, be more selective. You know? Inclusion said, loved it. Yes, girl, I love reading. Absolutely. But yeah, I just feel like it's just too much of that going on, and it's depressing. And so, I mean, I don't know if you guys have heard of people who date covert narcissists and their traits. So, I mean, what D said, I don't understand. Some women act like they need a man. They do. The thirst be real, D. It be real for men too, but right now I'm talking about us ladies. And I agree. Like, I don't understand why it's like that. You know, while I understand we all want to be loved, we all want to have that, you know, that family life, you know, the wife, the husband, the kids, you know, we want to play house and everything. I don't know if you guys played house when you was little girls. Like, me and my sisters, we, you know, we had the doll houses and the Barbie dolls and the stuff like that, you know, and we would reenact the whole little scene with the man Barbie. The man doll was the husband, and then Barbie was the wife. You know what I'm saying? And we would improvise with the little babies and stuff like that. Did y'all do that when y'all was little girls? You know, and we did that because that's what we saw growing up. We saw a mother and a father. And so I don't know, you know, that's healthy play, you know, when your kids is healthy, you know, to have playtime and everything else like that. But what I'm saying is, I don't know if for some people, if the thirst was something that started as a extension of their childhood, something that was missing in their childhood. I mean, we can speculate on that's where it derived from, because in my opinion, that's where it derived from. You know, there was a lack of something growing up. And so you go out into the world and you're searching and you looking in the daytime with a flashlight for a man. You know, any man that's going to give you that attention that you want. And I feel like that's where we go wrong. You feel what I'm saying? You know, like, do things for yourself first. You know, go to school, go to college, get that degree if possible, or get into the corporate world. Tongue tied. Get you a good job. Do for yourself. Put self first. Like, if I could go back, to be honest with you guys, like, if I could go back in my 20s, I would have been more so on myself. You know what I'm saying? But I was a single mom at a point in my life. You feel what I'm saying? So I couldn't be to myself. I sacrificed self to give to another little self, which was my son. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we could all go back and analyze the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, but it is what it is. We learn, we grow, we move on, and we get out here and we try to spread awareness and insight to other people. Dee said, we all want to be loved, but take your time so you can get the right love. We getting too old, go from man to man. Exactly. If you take it slow, we get to see more about this man and don't sleep with him. Exactly. That's why I am a firm believer that when you out here dating, look at dating as data. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at it as you're dating. Look at it as you're collecting data on this person. All right. It's an information mission. Okay. To protect yourself. All right. You got to look at it like that. Like, yeah, he might look good, smell good, everything on point. He's sexy. He handsome. You know what I'm saying? He got the white teeth. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He built everything you like, but you still got to proceed with caution because everything that look good ain't good for you. You feel me? So you just have to be careful. I feel like when you meet a man, like D says, slow down. Inclusion said exactly, and damn how cute he is, right? Because them cute suckers be the motherfuckers. Them real cute fine ones. I mean, not all of them. Okay, don't get me wrong. But everything presents too good to be true. Most of the time, it's too good to be true. It can be too good to be true. All right. So proceed with caution. Consider it as a data mission. To where you gaining intelligence on this person, right? Meet up in the daytime for that first date. You know, I don't recommend to like go on a date at night. You feel what I'm saying? Because that can be giving him the idea that it's gonna be a nightcap, if you feel what I'm saying. You know, I'm like, yeah, stay away from them dates at night. Shit, meet his ass at a coffee shop, Starbucks, a cafe, something like that. All right. So if it's something you don't like about him, you're not obligated to sit there. You feel what I'm saying? Because y'all just having coffee. And it's a lot of people around, right? So you can easily excuse yourself from the situation. You know, that, oh, I got to use the bathroom. Or shit, just be rude and get your ass up and walk off. Shit. You done wasted enough time and gas driving to meet this sucker. You know what I'm saying? Inclusion said, woo, child. D said, exactly. That's how my last relationship got me everything you just said. Wow. Hey, Miss America. How you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. Said Narc and chat first time in your house. Well, welcome. Welcome, Miss America. Inclusion said, Narc, you sounding like my mom. Now rest her soul. Meet him in a public place. Yes, I'm sounding like your mom, Inclusion. Girl, that's that old school bringing up that I had. Yes, definitely meet in a public place. So it's not so formal. You know, you want it to be more so informal. Less pressure, less stress, people around, you know what I'm saying? And as far as a topic or what could y'all talk about? Let's talk about mental health. How's your mental health? You know what I'm saying? Make that a topic of discussion. Let me see what you hitting on mentally. D Brown said, hey, Miss America. Miss America speaking to D and inclusion and no more drama. You know what I'm saying? Like, mental health is so important to discuss. And it's ways to get into that and see if he gets uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Watch his demeanor. Watch his body language while he's sitting in that chair sipping on that good old coffee or whatever y'all sipping on at that coffee shop or that Starbucks. Watch the way he bite that muffin, girl. You feel me? Is he getting aggressive when he bit that muffin when you asked about his relationship with his mom? Huh? Peep it. Certain questions can be triggers. And I mean, that's just one of many ways to vet who you giving your time to, and if it's healthy or not, or if it's, you know what I'm saying, something that's not in your program of what you like. You can't always be mesmerized by how they look. Of course, that's a plus, because you know what I'm saying. You don't want no hit by cars looking at nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that. Like, you want somebody to compliment your fly, right? So yeah, you know, looks is a plus, but let's not fully focus on looks, you know, because it can be some mediocre looking man that's gonna treat you like a motherfucking queen. You hear me? Okay. You can't always be out here looking for the finest thing. You know, the freaking finest thing that's standing right there or looking at you, because that can be the trick of the enemy, you know, just like she said in the video, how the devil will first of all, the devil comes in many shapes, sizes, and forms, right? So I mean, I don't know if you guys understand about the spiritual realm and everything like that, but honey, these demons, people be having legions of demons inside of them. Legions. And you know, when the devil is hot on your track and trying to destroy you because of the type of person you are and your integrity and the respect that you command, the devil don't like that. And if he didn't succeed in the first relationship of taking you out, you got to be very cautious, because the next man could have that same spirit in him that old boy had. So I'm just saying. Miss America said, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Okay, good. Good to hear that you're doing good. Thanks for coming over. We just chit-chatting. We just chit-chatting. Inclusion says, so important when considering having children. Them genetics is a beast, girl. Woo, because then, you know what I'm saying? You passing it down to your kids. That generational curse, that generational cycle, you know, it goes deep. We got to be aware of a lot of things. So I'm just saying, you know, a lot of people are into looks, you know, to each his own. You want a fine ass man that ain't shit? Good luck, boo. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, he fine. He fine as hell, all right? But he dumb as hell at the same time. He violent as hell at the same time. He tear you down at the same time. He treats you like shit at the same time. Okay? He ain't uplifting you at the same time. He's not sensitive with you at the same time. He don't know how to talk to you at the same time. He don't know how to be, you know what I'm saying, your sounding board when you're upset at the same time. Like, I could go on and on. So, I mean, you have to weigh the pros and the cons. And a lot of women are out here, they want super fine. They want the Tyrese's. What? I don't know. Whatever they looking for. He just got to be fine. Okay, sis. But what about that mindset? Have you investigated his relationship with his mom, his dad? Does he have any siblings? Have you peeped any of that out? How long have you dated him? You know, have you caught how he deals with other people? Have you witnessed it? How is he at work with his coworkers? You feel what I'm saying? What's his phone etiquette like? When he texts you, does he use, full sentences? Or instead of saying YOU, do he just type you, the letter U? Like, those are small things, but for me, they're big things. They're big things for me. Because it just shows the intelligence level, if that makes sense. D said, Guru, exactly. D laughing. Miss America says, speak. D said, wow, I agree. I mean, that's just me. Like I said, I'm not an expert out here in none of the stuff that I'm saying, but I'm an expert at what I've been through. And you guys are too. You're experts at what you've been through. You own the rights to your own story. Okay? That shit is copyrighted. Whatever you went through, that shit belonged to you. And you have a right to speak on it. Don't nobody else have a right to speak on a motherfucking thing about you or what the fuck you've been through in your past. Okay? I don't have a right to speak on someone else's story or their past. Give me the same respect. You feel what I'm saying? Don't speak on mine. And if I want to share it, I'm going to share it. You don't have the rights to share anything about me because you can't tell me about me. You can't tell me what I've been through. You can't tell me how I felt in those times. So I feel like people need to shut the fuck up, excuse my French, and stop being out here trying to tell people stories. You don't own the rights to nobody's story but your own. And you deserve the same respect. Like, let's have a little bit more integrity about ourselves. Let's respect people more. You feel what I'm saying? Let people talk about themselves in the way that they want to talk about themselves. If I want to tear myself down, let me do that. But if you a good person, then you going to uplift me. You're not going to be in attendance helping me tear my motherfucking self down. You just not. Because you wouldn't want nobody to do you like that, right? I'm just saying. That's just me. That's how I feel. Don't nobody have to agree with me. Because we all have a difference of opinion. But the mission, the energy that I've been on for the last 5 years, 6 years, I'm on some positivity shit. That's it. That's all. You want to get into some gangster shit? Hey, I got that for you too. Always on tap. But for the most part, I'm not with all that drama and negativity and like Inclusion talked about, that gossiping shit. I'm not with all that. I'm just not. You know, I feel that type of stuff, it don't get you nowhere in life. You're gonna be like a hamster on the motherfucking wheel. Okay. You may want to go further being nasty, but I promise you, you ain't gonna get nowhere. You going nowhere fast being negative. It ain't gonna get you nowhere. I'm just saying. We all have our ways of handling things and how we want to live our lives. And you have that right. You know what I'm saying? You want to live your life in the dark? Good luck to you. And I'm going to pray for you and try to send nothing but well wishes and positive energy your way. But bruh, you ain't gonna get nowhere like that. You know, change is good. Some people don't want to change. And I don't know why. Like, it's that fear of flying shit. You guys feel what I'm talking about? Like, you get so stuck in your ways that you just don't want to change. And I'm not trying to preach, because I ain't no preacher, okay? I've been preached to in my life, and sometimes, you know what I'm saying, the older people in my family and stuff, they still preach to us. But I'm not a preacher. I'm not on here preaching to nobody. I'm not trying to tell nobody what to do. With all due respect, I respect all you guys. I support and love those who support and love me. I am heavy on reciprocating. Okay. I'm loyal than a mug. I got you. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of person I am. Like, so I'm very understanding, and I'm always open for, you know, hearing other people's point of views and their perspectives, as long as it's respectful. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody wants to come out their body. I don't like doing that. I don't like coming out my body and cutting you down. It's not productive. All it's going to do is get your blood pressure up. And really, you know, at this point in our lives, nobody is worth that. Nobody. Unless they fucking with your kids, your husband, your significant other, your wife, your household, your loved ones, your mama, your daddy, somebody like that. Unless it's real deep and personal like that, then it's fuck you. You feel me? Straight up. That's how I look at it. You got to learn how to tell people one time where the fuck you stand, and you got to learn how to move on from there. Okay? Narcissistic people, they hold grudges. They don't know how to move on. They're very insecure. They have low self-esteem. They're low vibrational type of people. You'll be over the shit and they still harping on it. And you like, damn, that was like 2-3 years ago. You still mad, boo? God, you've been holding all that long? You've been mad for the last 2-3 months, and I thought we was good, like we talked about it. You expressed how you felt. I expressed how I felt. And I thought that was the end of it, but you still got a chip on your shoulder? Like, what else you want from me? People got to learn how to move on, you know? D said, I understand everything you saying. Okay. Thank you, D. Let's set up a date for a together. We talk more about relationships. Absolutely. I told you to hit me up. You can hit me up on my Facebook. It's Chop It Up with V. You can reach me right over there, or you can email me, narcslayerSpeaks247@gmail.com. D said, oh yeah, say it again. The never know how to stop. Never know how to stop it. Just leave shit alone. Like, damn, what's wrong with you? Get over your fucking self. Like, can we like be on something else? You still mad? Oh, you want to argue. You want to argue. Damn, get over it. Inclusion says, see you guys later. Gotta log into an online meeting. I enjoyed hanging out. See you guys in these glorious YouTube street. Okay, Inclusion girl. See you later. Enjoy the rest of your day. Miss America said, have rest a good one, Inclusion. Yes. So, I mean, I don't know why people are like that. I feel like they can't get over themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they want to be right about everything. So that leads me into talking about traits of a covert narcissist. Okay. They disregard you. So you know how you talking to somebody, and these are things that excuse me, women can look at when they're dating. They out here, mingling and on the dating scene or whatever the case may be. You know how when you're talking to somebody about something that is interesting to you, but you notice that the person you're talking to is not interested, they not paying attention to you or what you're saying or what you're talking about. And it'll make you feel like, well, damn, am I boring him? Is he bored by what I'm talking about? Nah, sis, he ain't bored. I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's because the attention isn't on him, or it's not about him. Whatever you talking about, it ain't about him. So he ain't interested. Okay. Another thing about a covert narcissist, they blame you for their actions. Woo, child. Oh my God. They do it's not me, it's you. That's what they do. I ain't do none, you did it. You know why they like that? They don't want to take ownership for their actions. And these mofos do not want to acknowledge what you're experiencing from them. I mean, you could be sitting there sweating, literally sweating, okay? Trying to get your point across. Girl, you didn't explain it in every which way you can. You didn't talk to them like they was 2 years old. Mouth dry, lips getting chapped. You getting dehydrated like a motherfucker, okay? Trying to get this nigga to understand where you coming from. Hey, mother of three. How you doing? Welcome in. I mean, you busting your ass trying to get this person to understand your point of view. All right? But it's like you looking at them upside they freaking head like, is you retarded? Like, is you slow? Do I need to write this shit down so you can read it? Like, what is your problem? That's a covert narcissist, all right? They gonna blame you for their actions when common sense, they know they the one that did the shit. It's just that they don't want to take ownership. They don't want to be held accountable. They have a complex about that shit. And that's disrespectful, because how dare you try to minimize me on what I'm dealing with or what I'm feeling or what you've made me deal with or what you've made me feel. And you got the freaking audacity to sit here in my face and try to discredit my experience. Yeah, stay away from them. Another thing that a covert narcissist has, okay? Another trait about they nasty ass. They are highly manipulative. Ooh, like manipulation, in my opinion, is a way to cast a spell on people. And I can go deep with that because I have a lot of knowledge as far as that goes. But when you trying to manipulate somebody, you're trying to get them to believe what you're saying. You're trying to cast a spell on them. Okay? And these people are highly manipulative, like master manipulators. These covert narcs will manipulate you in ways that's so passive that you'll end up feeling like you're the problem. And like something wrong with you. These mofos will trick you into thinking that it's you, like you the problem. And you know damn well you not, but you'll start looking around at yourself and believing that you did the shit. D said, yes, sis. Oh my God. D said, exactly, men and women. Yes. Yes, men and women. And they'll get you to thinking that you wrong when you know you right. Manipulators, okay? You know, like for example, okay? Okay, so say you've been working long, hard hours at work, right? Man, you didn't put in about 50 hours this week. Okay, normally you do your 40. You feel what I'm saying? But the last 2 weeks or whatever the case may be, you know, you've been doing overtime. You got goals. You got you know, things you want to buy for your household. You got aspirations. You know what I'm saying? So in order to accomplish those things, what do we got to do? We got to work harder, right? Not smarter, but harder, in my opinion. You got to work harder to get anything you want in this life, right? Because money is what makes the world revolve. So you got to get out here and make this money. If you don't work, you don't eat, like Sweet Tea say, which is very true. So you've been working real hard lately. You've been putting in a lot of hours, a lot of overtime. Normally you come home, you cook, you have, you know, dinner ready, smelling good in the house. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is make your husband's plate or make your significant other, your wife's plate, or whatever the case may be. However, things have changed and you're working longer. So you tell this mofo you don't feel like cooking. You take a stand. You like, shit, I'm tired. My motherfucking feet hurt. My neck hurt. I don't feel like standing in front of those stoves. I'm tired. Okay? I'm simply tired. Right? And you would think another adult would be able to understand that and be loving and sensitive to you, but not these narcissist people. What they gonna do? They gonna respond to you by saying, oh, well, you know what? A good wife or a good girlfriend would cook no matter what if you love me, but you sitting here complaining about you tired. That's how they gonna come off on you, very insensitive. They not gonna feel you when you saying you tired. They not. Instead, they gonna make you feel sorry, like you did something wrong. You gonna have to feel bad in order to deal with these type of people. Who makes somebody feel bad because they didn't work long hours, because they got goals, they got monetary deadlines that they trying to meet. They trying to pay off that credit card so that y'all could go on that trip. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm out here busting my ass for the betterment of us, and I'm fucking tired, and you sitting here making me feel like I did something wrong. Manipulative. Very selfish. Yes, mother of three. They also play the victim card. These covert narcs, they always believe they are being victimized, they being defamed, they being persecuted, they being unfairly treated. And they only feel like that because you ain't kissing their ass. That's the only reason why they feel like that. Hold on, you guys. Let me get some water. So, like I was saying, if you not kissing their ass, they're going to play the victim card. All right. They don't accept no fault. When they know they at fault, they're not going to accept it. They're very stubborn. They're abnormally stubborn. They act like they don't got no fucking sense about themselves. However, they specialize in finding fault in others. Woo, they can analyze the hell off of somebody. Oh my God. They got answers for everything. They can tell you about everybody else and what the fuck they doing wrong and how nasty they are, but they don't look in that mirror at their motherfucking selves, okay? They specialize in finding fault in others. And they are pathological liars. Oh, they gonna tell a lie, honey. White lie, red lie, blue lie, it don't matter. They gonna tell a lie in order to get their way and to get off whatever the hell they trying to get off. Oh, they gonna lie their ass off. It's a part of the whole manipulation scheme. All right. You know, and I feel like these type of people, they lie for the sport of it. You know, just to see how far they can get with they lie. It's like they get off on lying to people. You know? And I feel like they do this lying shit so that they can keep themselves looking like the victim. You know what I'm saying? Keep that victim card going. Just so they could keep attention on themselves because they're very, very, very low self-esteem type people. You know, they have complexes about themselves. Another thing is that they are highly sensitive to criticism. Dee said, and they love to make you look low. Yep, they do. Because making you look low, they feel like it makes them look better than you. So why are you in competition with me? We supposed to be rocking with each other equally. You feel what I'm saying? Why you trying to make me look bad? You don't have my best interests at heart. Why you want me to look horrible? Miss America said that part. Right. You know, so you got to peep all these things. They are highly sensitive to criticism. Oh my God, their self-esteem is easily wounded. You can't tell them nothing. You ever met somebody that like you criticizing them, but you trying to do it in the most constructively soft, sensitive way. You basically trying to be nice about it instead of being brute and all aggressive, right? But no matter how you word it, how many bows and gift wrap you didn't put on. I'm serious, like no matter how you word it, you didn't put pretty bows and sparkles and everything. And they still get butt hurt. Those are people that are highly sensitive to criticism. And, you know, I understand, don't nobody like to be critiqued, right? We don't like to be critiqued. We don't like to be told about ourselves, you know? I'm the type of person, I'm open for ideas. I'm open for improvement, right? Because I feel like we're all a work in progress, okay? So, I mean, nobody's perfect. You have to be able to understand that. Narcissistic people, they feel that they're grandiose. They feel that they're better than you, okay? Everybody is below them, all right? So that whole thing about, you know, if you're with a person that is a narc and you're level-headed, you can stand to be corrected. But when it's time for them to be corrected, it's going to be a problem. I'll just put it to you like that. The scale is going to be very much unbalanced. Miss America said, you speaking nothing but the truth in this live. Great commentary. Thank you, Miss America. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. I'm just being real. I'm just being honest. That's what I do over here. I can be very transparent. I can say cuss words. So if that offends you, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. You know what I'm saying? I try not to show that side of me. But it just comes out because I'm real. I'm just a very real, raw, uncut person. I don't pull punches with people. I try to give you me in the rawest form so that you can connect with me, if that makes sense. I'm not with that fake ass phony bullshit. You're not gonna get that over here. Not for me. Not for me. I'm not with it at all. Let me see. Miss America said that part. Got that. They love to make you look low. Yes. So I feel like, we should all be able to understand when we're wrong and be able to take in from others when we're getting told we're wrong. You shouldn't shy away from that. It shouldn't upset you. I feel like you should be able to understand it. Granted, it's gonna burn. The truth hurts. The truth do hurt for all of us. We don't like to be told when we slipping. Okay. When we didn't, hurt someone. All right. Because face it, we've all said nasty things to people. Okay. And when somebody throw it back at you, it don't feel too good, right? But it takes an adult to be able to grasp that, sit on your ass, sit in your shit, okay? Apologize the right way, because I can't stand a motherfucker to say I'm sorry. Okay, I know you sorry. And no, you need to say, will you forgive me? That's the proper way to apologize to a person. I can't stand people, my bad, I'm sorry. Okay, I know you sorry than a motherfucker. Because if you wasn't, we wouldn't be in this situation that we in. We wouldn't be tripping like we tripping. You feel me? No, I'm just kidding. But, I feel like saying, will you forgive me, in your rawest, truest form? People are more prone to accept that than to sit up there and be ignorant with the my bad or my fault. I'm sorry. Nah, my nigga, you gonna have to come better than that. You feel me? You gonna have to come better than that right there. Cause I'm a woman, I'm a queen. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to come with the where my flowers, where my candy, where my diamonds. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to drop a bag. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Miss America said, oh no, I'm loving it. D said, yes, I said that today. I can't be around nobody if I can't tell you when you wrong. Absolutely. I don't like people like that. That's why they did it, because they sorry as hell. Exactly. We know that, right? So when they say I'm sorry, okay, what else is new? What else is new? Tell me something I don't know. You feel me? All right. You're going to have to come more mature than that because I'm not settling for less, right? And so people who are narcs, they are very sensitive to being critiqued. They can't handle it. They panties be in a motherfucking bunch. A bunch. Oh, but they sure know how to tell you about yourself. Call themselves trying to read you. You can't read me. Negro, you need to get yourself together before you step to me about any motherfucking thing you trying to check me on. All right? You can't check me. Who gonna check me? Like, let's sit down and let me tell you about yourself. Oh, no, they can't handle that. You know what they gonna do? You gonna watch their ass get up from the couch, get up from the table. They gonna start melandering around the house, trying to go find something to do. They gonna go to another room in the house. They gonna try to get their ass away from you because they can't handle it. They're not man or woman enough. You get into it on the phone with their ass. You know what they gonna do? They gonna hang up. They gonna block you. They gonna put you on block. They gonna try to silence you every which way they can. Relentless, because they don't want to hear what the fuck that they did. Low self-esteem. Can't handle the truth. Okay? These people are real sick people. They sick as fuck. I'm just being real with y'all. Because I've unfortunately been in a relationship with a whole motherfucking narc. Okay? So I can speak on this shit. And if you guys have encountered it, you can speak on it. You can talk about your experience. Your experience may be different from mine. You feel what I'm saying? Because we all go through things differently because no one is the same. So no experience is going to be the same. Everything we go through is going to be different, right? So, you know, whatever your story is, you own the rights to your story. I own the rights to my story. Okay? And so, speaking from my experience, these are the things that they're going to do. They ain't gonna be trying to hear you, sis. They is not, no matter how hard you try, they gonna try to exit from the environment that y'all in. Let me see. D said that's why they did it, because they sorry as hell. Okay, I got that. Miss America said exactly. Hey, sweetie. She said, hey, Narc in chat. Hey, boo, how you doing? Welcome in. If y'all not subbed to my girl, Sweet Tea, you better get on over there. You better get on over there and subscribe to her, okay? Go show my girl some love. You feel me? Miss America said that part again. Miss America speaking to Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea said, you better speak. D said, hi, Sweet Tea. Yeah, so, I mean, that's just what I noticed, right? These type of people, they not going to give you the same respect that you trying to give them, right? You trying to tell them what the fuck that they have done to you. And they disrespectful ass. You going to see them get up. You going to see them go outside. You going to see them go rake the leaves, and they ain't did that shit in about 2-3 months. You've been riding their motherfucking neck to get their ass up and go in that front yard and clean the fuck up. Oh, but as soon as you ride their ass, now they got all the shit in the world to do. They to-do list is long as fuck. You know why? Because they don't want to take ownership. They don't want to hear what you got to say about themselves. They can't handle that shit. And they will use your criticism as an excuse for attention, and then try to play the victim card to try to make your ass feel bad. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? Like, how dare you try to flip it on me? Okay? You are the one that did the shit, but you trying to flip it and make me feel bad for cussing your motherfucking ass out. How the fuck do that work? How do that work? That is insane. And so now you done took my feelings, balled them up like a piece of paper. You know, you ball a piece of paper up, balled that shit up. Okay? and then chunked it at my ass. All right? Chunked it at me. Don't let them make you feel like that, ladies. Y'all don't do it. You better Barry Bonds that motherfucking piece of paper. You better Barry Bonds that shit right back at they motherfucking ass, okay? But at the same time, you just don't want to deal with men like that or women like that. You know, it's going to drain your energy. It's going to make you be angry a lot. These are low vibrational type of people. I cannot stress that enough. Try to figure out if it's something that you're doing that's attracting that type of energy. You feel what I'm saying? And if you can avoid it, avoid they motherfucking ass at all costs, all right? Because you have no business feeling bad for something that you didn't do. You didn't do it. What would you feel bad? Like, how dare you try to make me feel bad and turn this shit around on me? What? Oh, is it because you can't handle it? Well, I mean, if you're a man or if you're a woman, you should be able to handle any motherfucking thing that you dish out, right? I'm just saying. I mean, don't start none, it won't be none, right? Well, let's see. Hey, Chocolate Girl. She said, this is a great live. My first time here and certainly won't be my last, aka no more drama. Okay, welcome in. I appreciate that. And Chocolate Girl saying, hey to Miss America and Sweet Tea. Yeah, so, I mean, I just don't like, and there are people who like sit in relationships like that, and so be it, to each his own. But for me, I just don't like it. I can't do it. Because for one, I'm not finna be chasing you all around the house to be heard. I'm not going in the front yard. I'm not going in the motherfucking garage. Okay? I'm not going in the bathroom while you sitting your ass on the toilet acting like you got a shit. When you ain't got a shit, motherfucker, you just don't want to hear what I gotta say. All right? I'm not finna do all that. Nah, a grown ass man, a grown ass woman is gonna sit they ass the fuck down and they gonna hear you. They gonna hear you in your entirety. All right? You ain't gonna have to yell. You ain't gonna have to, your lips ain't gonna be chapped. Your mouth ain't gonna be parched. You ain't gonna be going through none of that trying to talk to these people. All right? That's what you call a real man, a real woman. They can sit in their shit. They can sit in it. And another thing. Mama's boys. All right? Because in my opinion, the reason why men are like that is because they mama wiped they ass they whole motherfucking life. She didn't stop wiping their ass when they became potty trained. No. No. She wiped their ass in their 20s all the way up until they meet a grown ass woman like me and you guys. All right? Who is grown? We on our shit. You know what I'm saying? We know what we want. But she didn't wipe their ass to the point to where this mofo then got with you and he looking for you to wipe his ass in the same way his mammy wiped it. All right? Woo, child. I can go on and on. I'm going to have to come back to talk about that. All right? Mama's boys. Ooh, child. Looky here. D said, yes, beautiful live. Thank you, D. Miss America said, exactly. Chocolate Girl said, D, you had a great live today. Also, didn't she though? She really did. He said, Chocolate Girl, thank you. Chocolate Girl said, you are speaking facts. Thank you, Chocolate Girl. D said, oh my God, yes. So, I mean, the problem starts in how these men was raised. And statistics say, this is not me saying, statistics say that a lot of these men that have these kind of traits came out of single mother homes. Wherein that mother, she poured herself into him in an unnatural, disgusting way. She basically groomed him to be her man. Emotional incest. I don't know if you guys have heard of this. If you haven't, I implore you to go on Google and type in emotional incest. All right. And it will tell you exactly what that is. And a lot of these men have mothers that are like that. And so they go out here and they get what our fine asses, right? Our put together asses, right? And they expect us to be awkward and be like their mothers and wipe their ass. It's like, yeah, I did something wrong. Okay. But what you mad at me for? What the fuck you mean? Well, you trying to act like I can't be mad at you, nigga? Who the fuck is you? Like what? Come again? Oh, wait a minute. I get it. Hold on. Oh, it's because your mom would have wiped your ass, okay? And she wouldn't have called you out on your behavior, so you don't understand why the fuck I'm doing it. Oh, is that what it is? You know what? Too fucking bad. Too fucking bad. Please stay away from men like that. Miss America said, yes. D said, oh my God, yes, you know, I know about that. Really? Yes, D. Emotional incest. That's why they want their woman to do everything for them because of mom. Yeah, because mom groomed them that way. All right. And mom sent their ass out there to think that the woman that they meet is supposed to be like mom. You got me fucked up. What the fuck is this? Like, I ain't your mama. What the fuck? Some real sick shit. But another thing is this kind of goes into what I was just saying as well. D said that's part of narcissist. It definitely is. It goes hand in hand, actually. They have difficulty maintaining relationships. Like any type of meaningful relationship that you're trying to have with a narc, it ain't gonna work. No matter how hard you try, how much blood, sweat, and tears you put into that shit, it's not gonna work. These type of people have a personality disorder. Like you can actually get diagnosed with NPD, narcissistic personality disorder. Like this is a real thing. Once again, I implore you guys to go look it up yourself. Don't take my word for it. You know what I'm saying? Take it upon yourself to educate yourself on this stuff because it's real. And it's happening out here. It's happening in a lot of relationships. A lot of these men that are abusive, they're narcs. Okay. And a lot of them, their mamas is narcs. All right. This is where they learn it from. Okay. It's engraved within them. Is there help for people like that? I mean, it's help for all of us, right? But we got to want the help. Okay. You got to be receptive of the help. How you gonna help a person that can't be told about themselves? The motherfucking psychologist ain't gonna get nowhere with your ass because you're gonna be trying to tell her about herself. Right? Like, what the fuck, man? Miss America said that part, right? You feel me? Exactly. Just give it up because they don't love you. You in this alone. You basically are. You in a relationship by yourself. You know, it's supposed to be a team effort. From what I understand, we're supposed to be a team, right? But you acting like you and I'm me. How is that supposed to work? Oh my God, dysfunctional. Highly. Chocolate Girl said yes, and we'll try to put words in your mouth. Girl, all up in your mouth. All down your throat, under your tongue, above your teeth, all up and through there. Just so they could play victim, so they could feel better. Like, nah, I'm not trying to make you feel better. You supposed to be making me feel better. You did the shit. I didn't do it. Like, what part of the game is that? Miss America says, Sweet Tea, you still in the chat? Chocolate Girl said, very insecure, very. They have low self-esteem, Chocolate Girl. They do. And you can't have a meaningful relationship no matter how hard you try. Like, you gonna be on like the hamster on the motherfucking wheel, right? Just going round and round, and you basically talking to yourself, okay? And basically as well, you know, as soon as you start catching onto their toxic tendencies and they see that you peeping it, you're going to notice that they're going to lose interest in you. Basically, they're going to move on to the next person, okay? Because, oh yeah, she peeping me. Oh, he peeping me. It's time for me to go, type of thing. You feel what I'm saying? They going to move around. And you're going to notice this, which is a good thing, because I mean, you want to notice it before you get in too deep with these type of people. And when I say in too deep, I'm talking about like marriage, well, engagement, marriage, babies. You don't even want it to get that far. You don't. You really don't want it to get that far. Please don't. Like, try to peep all this stuff out in the early stages when you dating a person. Run scenarios on their ass. You know what I'm saying? Should do background checks. Shit, dox they motherfucking ass. Dox they whole motherfucking family, friends, everybody. Shit, dox they toenails if you gotta do it. Shit. Find out who you really working with. D said, and narcissists never look you in the eye. Girl, no eye contact whatsoever, D. And if they do make eye contact with you, D, it's demonic. It's demonic. I can't even fully describe to you. Ooh, them eyes. Well, you know, the eyes are the windows to the soul. How a person look at you can tell you how the fuck they really feel about you. You feel what I'm saying? All you got to do is look at how they look at you, if they look at you. Because you can see sincerity in someone's eyes, right? You can also see hate in someone's eyes as well. D said, yes, they will discard you fast. And they do that because you was never the only woman. Never. Oh, they have multiple women. Multiple. Yes, evil content with the eyes. I'm telling you. And two, another thing that I have personally peeped is they wear shades. They wear sunglasses. Okay. That's deep, but that's what I've peeped. Like a lot of narcs, they try to hide their eyes. Okay. So they keep sunglasses on. Have you guys, D, have you ever like heard of that or experienced that? Because I have. They're going to do everything they can because they can't look at you. So they'd rather look at you with shades on. Because they don't really want you to get that eye contact with them because they're hiding something. All right. So, I mean, you could say what causes someone to be a covert narcissist or a narcissist, right? Well, psychologists say low self-esteem is the heart of narcissism. They say childhood trauma, having narcissistic parents, lack of love growing up, lack of healthy examples of proper relationships, you know, with the people that are around them. Psychologists say that can cause someone to be like that. I can agree with that. I can go deeper with that too and say generational curses as well. That's just me. That spiritual realm is very real. Okay. Yes, genetics does play a part, in my opinion. But I feel like that energy that they were around, you know, demons can hop on you, right? Have you guys heard of that? I'm just saying, they can hop on you. You don't even know that they on you unless you're a child of God. And I can peep a demon from a mile away. Sure can. D said my ex was a narcissist and his dad, that's where he got it from. Yep. My ex got it from his mammy. That's who the hell he got it from, because she's a whole narc. And guess what? Her mama was one. All right. So that's why I say generational curses, because we're all born into this world pure, right? We should be. But I feel like what you become what you're around, unfortunately. And if you want to change, you can change. Like, we can all change our behavior. We don't have to be the way that we are. You know, nobody's perfect. You're going to make mistakes. But there's always room for change, right? And so I feel like no matter what your issue is, you can work on that shit. Work on it. Hell, I'll even try to help you work on it as much as I can without me becoming dysfunctional with your ass. D said, yes, I heard of it. Okay. So, I mean, that's basically the gist of what I came on here to put out today. I don't fuck with people like that. I try to keep my energy pure as possible. My discernment has always been on point. Although people have surprised me when I thought it was one way, it wasn't. But at the same time, you still got that little voice that told you this person ain't right. But because you're a good person yourself, you like to give people chances. Trust me, I have misjudged people. I have. Oh, yeah, I have. Am I hard on myself for doing that? Hell motherfucking no. Because 9 times out of 10, I didn't do shit to you. You did it. So what the hell I'm feeling bad for? You fumbled the relationship. I didn't fumble shit, right? So basically, don't beat yourself up when things don't go right with relationships. whether that be with your husband or your wife. My opinion, just try not to beat yourself up, okay? Because then when you meet the next person, you're going to hold the next person at a higher expectation level than the last. And you can't do that because then you're carrying baggage into your next relationship, right? So, we just got to be careful on, judging people and being too hard on the next relationship that we may get in. Like Dee said, and I agree, take time to heal yourself, do what's necessary to better yourself first. Give yourself time to like air it out your system. Don't be so quick to go from A to Z with the person. You know what I'm saying? Stay at A for a good 6, 7, 8, 9 months, or however long you need to. The longer, the better. Stay at point A. We ain't in no rush. You feel what I'm saying? It can save your life. These people are motherfucking crazy out here. They killing their wife and the kids and then themselves. Okay? That's what's going on out here. It is so disturbing. Throwing babies in rivers. What kind of man can throw their newborn baby in a river? Like, come on now. And, for these women that get in these relationships, the signs were there. The red flags, they were there in the beginning. But we ignored them. We kind of knew someone right. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we kind of knew something wasn't right with your ass. But we sat there and we kind of like ignored it because, like I said earlier, because we may have been thirsty for love at some point in our life. We want to be loved. There's nothing wrong with that. You just have to be careful who you soliciting for love, right? So that's all I'm saying. Just gotta be more careful, because there's some sick ass people out here. If you have an Instagram, go on Instagram and follow the Shade Room. It's this one other one called Neighborhood Talk, I believe. But just be prepared to read them stories. Be prepared because it's triggering. So let me tell you, trigger warning. All right. But I look at that stuff because I'm an advocate for domestic violence survivors, because I'm one myself. I am a survivor of domestic violence. Okay. And I do advocate for women and men that are like me and have been through situations of abuse. And so I've spoke on different panels and stuff like that. Not on YouTube, but in other realms with other people about domestic violence. Okay. Like I said, I don't know everything. I only know what I know because of what I've been through. And I'm just out here trying to spread awareness. That is the whole purpose of my channel. Okay. Spread awareness. That's it. And that's all. If anybody, that's listening needs somebody to talk to about, a situation that they may be in, or somebody in their family, a loved one, friend, homie, whatever the case may be, and you need, resources or tips on how to get away or get out, please feel free to hit me up. Okay. I am here for you. All right. I will offer whatever knowledge, resources, support, assistance, help, lend an ear, whatever you need, hit me up anytime. All right. I just want to put that out there because I've been there. I know what it's like. It's hard to get out of those type of situations. It's a blessing to get out of those type of situations alive. Okay? Because a lot of us don't get out of it alive. We don't. And so I just want to be there for anybody that might need that type of support. Please feel free to email me, narcslayerspeaks247@gmail.com. You can also reach me on my Facebook, Chop It Up with V. You can leave me a message there and I will get back to you. Okay. And it can be totally confidential. You can come to me from a fake page. You ain't even got to tell me who you are. Trust me, I get it. I get it. Because I've been getting a lot of those type of emails anyway. People have been reaching out to me. And some of them don't tell me who they are. And some of you guys have told me who you are. Okay. And so it's confidential. I don't get on here and tell nobody business. And I'm not even divulging what people tell me to my family and my friends. Like, I'm very loyal to the soil. Okay. That's how I was raised. That's how I get down. And I ain't changing for nobody. That's me. This is what you get. All right. D said, great live, sis. Thank you, D. D said, I'm one also. That's why I do talk about at times. Right. Exactly. I know what I learned, and I learned a lot. Yeah, life is about learning. What you out here for if you ain't learning nothing? What's the point? What's the point of breathing if you're not learning nothing in life? You just an airhead walking your fucking ass around here. Like, get the fuck on. Like, be uplifting. Learn how to spread awareness on topics that are near and dear to you. Don't be with the gossip all the time. I mean, it's okay to shoot the shit. You feel what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that, because shit, I shoot the shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, talk about things that are going to help and uplift people. You know what I'm saying? Try to educate yourself so you can educate others. Be a productive member of society instead of a menace to motherfucking society. All right. And I'm going to end it and leave it like that. I appreciate all that came over here to interact and talk with me today. Much love to you guys. I hope that I spread it, some kind of enlightenment to you guys this day. Something for you to go and, leave up out of here and say wow to, or let me go Google that. Let me go look that up for myself. I hope that I brought that to this YouTube world today. And I appreciate you guys' support. I love and like those who love and like me. All right. That's who I am. That's who you gonna get. I'm very transparent. I don't pull no punches. I'm going to tell you how I feel. I'm going to call it like I see it. And I'm going to try to do it in the most respectful, most sensitive way as I can. Okay. But we can get on some gangster shit at the same time. But I ain't trying to do that. I ain't trying to do that. Okay. D said, thanks, sis. You welcome. You are absolutely welcome. Miss America said, wonderful live. Also shared it. Thank you, Miss America. Thank you so much. And I will be going to sub to you as well. Thank you. I appreciate your support. Yes, you definitely did. Yep. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe. Be positive as much as you can, of course. And just live life to the best you can. You feel me? We only get one life. Live it the best way you know how. Okay? Live, love, and laugh. Thank y'all for stopping by. Be safe out there, and I will see you guys on the next broadcast. Peace out.